Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everybody can hear me. All right, good. Welcome to our first premiere party for February 2021. We're so glad to have you all here. Want to say thank you to the group that you're going to hear tonight, the vocal trio, which is Anna Elder on soprano, Lindsey Goodman on flutes, and Rob Frankenberry on piano. They've done a tremendous job workshopping and then recording all of these pieces. I'm really looking forward to hearing them. The only thing I want to say before I invite them up here to say hello and introduce the first piece of the night is that for those of you who can, you are welcome to join us to celebrate the composers for tonight in Zoom, which we will post a link after the concert. All of you are welcome to join if you can after the concert. So now I'd like to invite up Rob Frankenberry and Anna Elder and Lindsey Goodman.
Hi. Thanks. We made it.
I am impressed with all of the fabulous work you guys have done. So thank you for being here. And I will hop off and let you begin to introduce, I believe Lauren speaks first, right? So
great.
All right.
I know Lindsey's here. She'll be on shortly.
Hi, everybody.
So Rob is coming to us from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yep.
And is coming to us from Brooklyn.
I'm in Brooklyn, yes.
And Lindsey is coming to us from Ohio. Ohio's a little farther away, so it takes a little longer to get on stage.
Lindsey's system is not letting us. They'll work on
it.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
I can tell you, Lindsey, that you didn't need to learn how the stage needs to learn how to be worth your presence.
We'll talk to the stage. All right.
Anyhow, so how you doing, Anna?
I'm good. How are you? My dog just in the door.
Hey, your dog knows that VCFA is the place to be. Actually,
she's ready for the show. She has her sweater on. Come here, Sally. But I'm doing good. I'm ready to see some of these pieces because I haven't seen them all together. So
I know. I've barely seen them myself. And
that's my husband.
Yeah, we've met.
Yeah,
he's a good guy.
Yeah, he says hi.
So we'll give Lindsey just a minute to get here because we all understand how these new internet connectivity issues. You know, every time today I was like, I feel like, wow, I just got 20 years cooler because I finally have a Discord account.
Because now you're on Discord.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I may or may not have been flaunting that at my opera colleagues. Be like, yeah, well, you know, I mean, we just need to set up Discord. So, anyhow,
the question is, are you going to do any gaming now?
I mean, I'm more of a lurker when it comes to that kind of thing. I have a motor disability problem, and I'm terrible with the things, which is why
ABAD, left, right, start. I don't know.
No, it's I need a little bit of 8-bit sound.
You're all wet. Ugh. Girl,
all
this
right.
is not how we come on stage.
So we'll get Lindsey up whenever we can. Just know that Lindsey's in the house. And I think that we should probably invite Lauren Cecchini-Butler up onto the stage with us.
Yeah, let's get her up here. See if she wants to say something about her wonderful piece.
Great.
Hey, y'all.
Hi, Lauren. How you doing?
Hi.
Good. You look lovely, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hide her ball.
It's nice to make it here.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you would like to say? You have beautiful program notes, and thank you for those, but we want to hear from your mouth.
Sure. Well, first, I just want to say many, many thanks go to my advisor this semester, Carla, for her extremely thoughtful guidance. Without her, this would not be possible. So thank you, Carla. Also to you, Rob and Anna and Lindsay, wherever you are. Thank you for being so fun and open to possibilities with this piece. And it just was a real pleasure to work with you. So thank you so much. And also to Colin, for your accommodation and for your expert mixing. So thank you.
Always props to Colin.
Yes.
And in fact, I mean, and this is a really perfect example of what happens at VCFA. Between the time that we finished our recording, we made our mix, and then I submitted my stuff. And tonight, you and Colin continue to work, and there's actually a feature in the performance that neither Anna nor Lindsay have actually heard yet. So it's very, very exciting. And with that,
you like it.
so thank you, enjoy, and
Thank
you for the great piece. And with that, let's hear Maw. Wow, I think that's amazing, Lauren.
Loved it.
I can see you're getting some your well-deserved thunderous applause there in the chat. I know that Lindsay's back in the house. Hopefully she'll be back on. But Anna, is there anything that you want to share about exploring the sounds at the beginning of Lauren's piece?
Yeah, it really sort of came together, I think, after that second rehearsal where we started talking about how it was more like birth, and then that Lauren was saying that ma is like sometimes the first sound that you make, and then how it evolves into this whole other thing. But yeah, I tried to go like primitive to trained to untrained to kind of a sounds. I really liked the different colors I could get from Ma after I played around with it for a while. What about you?
Yeah, no, same thing. You know, I'm just looking forward to actually. It's great to have. I'm feeling emotional having like heard music together here that we made. I can't wait till we explore it in person.
I know.
Lindsay's still trying to figure it out with Sarah. So we'll move on and invite Keith Butler up and go in a new direction.
All right. I'm loving these program notes too.
Yeah.
They're really great.
You do it right. And here is Keith. Hey, Keith, how you doing?
Hello from the swamp. Just kidding. DC is not a swamp. It's a great place.
I love DC. I was married there.
Yeah,
it's great.
So, what do we want to know about improving my German?
I don't know. It's a it's a cool little story. So everyone could go read it. Lydia Davis, Improving My German. Cool short, like 5-line little story. It was a challenge to, I guess, write to it this semester. But I think we all came up with something cool. So I'm actually really excited to hear it all. Yeah, I guess thanks to Mike early for one being maybe the coolest person I've ever met, and two being so patient and
true. All true.
I don't know, just so great in helping me put all my thoughts together throughout the semester. And thank Rob, Anna, and Lindsay for all taking it on and being so open. I'm really appreciative. I think that's all.
Thank
that
you.
I have.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for the wonderful piece. We're going to say that a lot tonight, but thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the wonderful piece.
And
it
with
was
that,
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
are you ready to hear the premiere?
Yeah, I'm freaking out. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Keith. True story. I may or may not have ugly cried.
Oh,
when I was putting it together and I heard it for the first time, especially when we got to the part where the flute just sort of starts taking off, and I was like,
so pretty. It's so pretty.
yeah, I really
I'm
feel
so
that.
glad we got to do that. It was so much fun. Can't wait to
And-
do it in real life.
And Anna Elder on those high C sharps. Yes, way to go.
Oh yeah, that's my jam. That's fun stuff.
That was a good time.
Oh, Keith, it was excellent. You should be so proud.
Yeah.
Thank you for writing for us.
Yeah, very special. And moving on to another incredible tour de force in a related but different medium. We've got Darren R. Cohen with these wonderful Anne Frank songs. And so I think we should invite Darren to the stage and learn a little bit more. Come on up, Darren. It's like a VCFA. You're constantly running into people and you're meeting them for the first time, but they like have all of this life and experience, and like, I mean, what Darren knows about musical theater is like more than, I can't even imagine. It's fantastic. So, Darren, welcome.
Yes.
What do you want people to hear about your piece before we play it?
Very briefly, I went to the Anne Frank house a couple of years ago, and I was moved in a way I did not expect. And I knew that in the next 5 years, I was going to create a piece about it. I didn't know how or what, but I knew something would happen. And in developing it, I decided to write through the voices of the three teenagers, because except for Anne, the other two didn't get much of a voice. So tonight we will hear a song from Anne, a song from her sister Margot, and the one adult in the show is Meep. And Meep was the woman who helped hide them, who brought them food every day, and who most famously found all the pages of her diary after the families were taken away, which is why we know about it. And I think the rest will speak for itself.
Well, and I know at some point, it feels like a month ago, we talked about an order for this, and I'm not sure that I followed the order that we talked about that day, but we'll put it in another order another time if you want. Then we'll do more of it. Yeah. But shall we get to it?
Thank you three so much for being so kind and amazing.
Thank you.
Great pleasure. Thank you. Enjoy.
It has taken me 50 years to finally speak publicly of the tragedy I witnessed on August 4th, 1944. Don't misunderstand me, not a day has passed that I haven't thought about it in great detail. My name is Miep Gies. It was a warm July morning in 1942 when Mr. Otto Frank asked me if I would assist in hiding him and his family. For the rest of my life, I will never forget the look of fear on his face. His office was located at 263 Prisengracht, which is also where I worked in customer service. The offices mostly inhabited the first floor, and Mr. Frank's plan was to go into hiding using the second and third floors, the fourth floor being the attic. I did not hesitate to say yes to his request. It never occurred to me not to. Why might you ask? Why not, I say? They needed my help, so I had to stay. I was their voice, never a choice. There was no other way. Any decent person would do the same. I climbed the stairs, walked in on their prayers, carried up bags full of towels and rags, brought them more rice and fruit and meat. Sweet berry pie was their favorite treat. Any decent person would do the same. For weeks and weeks, the Franks and the Van Pels have been begging me to spend the night in the annex. I assured them that one day I would. I could see how important it was for everybody, especially Anne. So one day I took some night clothes home with me to work. When I surprised them that tonight would be the night, they almost fainted from all the excitement. I could see how important it was for everybody, especially Anne. The last worker left, I loved locked the door and chased me up to the second floor. I was so impressed. I could not believe what I was witnessing. I saw a well-oiled machine, a strict routine, and each one assigned their own chore. Mrs. Frank and Margot called all of us up to the third floor, the kitchen room. I begged them not to make a fuss, but a home-cooked meal, beef stew and fresh bread, coffee, dessert, we were amply fed. With comfort and laughter we felt so alive. Then off to bed to be up by 5. After listening to the news report, it was time to sleep. Anne was kind enough to give up her bed for me. Suddenly I felt very trapped and afraid. How do they do this every day? They were really living in a prison. I just couldn't sleep, couldn't close my eyes. The noise of the sirens would be my demise. Helpless fear ran deep through my veins. The fright was so thick it had palpable pains. I know that I'm strong, it's here I belong. Until they are free, they're counting on me. I don't know what God has in store. Please put an end to this war. They cannot take too much more. Any decent person would do the same. No more crying and no complaining. Not worth the tears, it's much too draining. When I return to school, I don't want to be behind. It's best I keep on learning, if not I lose my mind. Stuck in hiding is taking its toll. Each passing month is killing my soul. Thank God for Mother, we're very best of friends. We're here for each other, no matter how this ends. But I will live. I have plans I refuse to set aside, and goals to achieve till I'm satisfied. I will live, I will live. I'll have so much to pursue. I'll be a nurse in Palestine, and each day I will welcome a life brand new. If I give up hope and let my dreams just shatter, the Third Reich keeps expanding, and so nothing else will matter. European Jews will all be extinguished. Chance for survival diminished. I'm fairly self-reliant, unlike some of the rest. We have all of the essentials. In fact, we're rather blessed. I want this to be over. It's gone on far too long. The news we hear is horrific. We must stand strong and tall. 'Cause I will live. I know love in a way I've never known. A family tree with children. My story must be told, the truth can't be erased. It will be written in the books, so that facts can't be misplaced. But until that day, we'll do what we are doing. We live. A day outside, a field in the countryside, warm rain on my face, the touch of Peter's embrace. What I'd give for another day. A day outside, happiness magnified, making noise without a care. Crowded quarters I don't have to share. What I give for another day. I hate that I can't run and go away. Everything I do is always on display. Tomorrow's gonna be like yesterday. Before I know, I'll be turning old and gray. I'm embarrassed, I don't want them to know about the romance with my upstairs Romeo. I like my time with Peter. There is no one sweeter. We both agree to take things very slow. A day outside, my fears cast aside. I stay busy as I can, though I don't have a master plan. What I'd give for another day outside. A Jewish girl with pride. I'm free to ride my bike and ride with whomever I like. What I give for another day. But for now we must stay and hide, with rules we must abide, and doors we cannot open, and stairs we cannot climb. Windows lamp shut and way too much free time. It's just another day, another normal day. What I'd give for another day outside.
And Lindsey is here. Wow. So you got to hear. So you were able to hear some of that beautiful music.
Did.
Excellent. Yes. So yay, we can all applaud Darren. for
Yay,
that.
Darren!
Cannot wait to. I actually happen to have insider access to a couple more songs, and I promise you they're going to be exciting when you hear them. It's really terrific work. So Wow. So Lindsey, welcome. I personally really missed you. It's really strange. It's really strange
you
to
as
be
well.
hearing this, to have heard this together without, even though we've been doing this, you know, across hundreds of miles. It's like I really feel together with you in this, and it's much better to have you here. So
It's wonderful to be a part of it.
you know, and the thing is that neither of you actually met Kevin, whose piano pieces are coming up next.
Oh yeah.
So this will be your chance to meet Kevin and hear his work along with everybody else. But let's pull Kevin on up to the stage. It's weird. It's weird watching a Discord or a live storm experience, having watched other people. Now it's like, oh, that's why that happens.
Yeah, I'm just picturing him walking. At this point, he's rounding like a stage left situation. There are steps there.
He probably got his heel caught in the hem of his gown.
Well,
It's one of those embarrassing
absolutely.
Oscar moments.
Also, it's a long way from Hawaii to get to the live storm stage. So, you know, we can
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But so I'm having so much personal reflection, having spent the last week a lot with stuff, but the last 48 hours in particular, getting all the videos together and everything. It's like I'm really close to this project right now. But,
yes, I think that Anna and I really owe Rob a depth of thanks for the
incredible
wonderful video.
Thank you
work
for
that
doing
he's done.
this.
Well,
I
Yeah,
believe
thank
the word
you.
genius should be bandied around a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yes.
Well, I see that actually Kevin is also having to switch networks. Okay. So but
use Chrome, Kevin. Use Chrome.
Seriously, before I can't drop that, I just need to tell everybody out there that part of the reason that working with Anna and Lindsey, who are dear friends of many years, actually, is that when somebody calls and asks something that could be potentially challenging and emotionally really risky, and then we switch it to this remote format, which is definitely challenging and emotional, really risky, I feel fine, and you say yes because I know that you two are the same, that I said I would do it and we'll do whatever it takes. And you know, I think it's really showing. So thank you. But we're going to now move on to Arthur Solari, who you do know and you have had the chance to work with. We'll come back to Kevin when he's here. But we had some really great philosophical discussions with Arthur when we first saw Parallax.
Yeah.
And you know, it's interesting to me because I've been thinking a lot about how sometimes by the time we get from Roger's here.
It's Roger Zaya.
From downstairs.
Roger Zaya.
You know, I was just thinking about how we've had this really exciting thing happen with some of the scores that we saw of an early version and then a second version, a third version, in some cases up to even a fourth revision. And what's really interesting is those changes come about because we're talking about notation and how we perceive it as ourselves and how we feel, you know, but then to also realize as I'm looking at the final version that it's like, I know all the permutations and that it is so true. As a performing musician, as an interpreter of stuff on the page, once seen, it cannot be unseen. I will never be able to see the feathered beams in the last version without also seeing
quintuplets
the versions previous. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. So Roger, I assume that you're here.
I have words
on
from
Arthur's
Arthur. He writes, "I'm truly sorry to miss sharing tonight's concert with the VCFA community. I have a prior commitment for a live event of a work that has been 3 years in the making. Parallax, Ferox, Universum is a work in progress, the beginning of what I think is a larger work. It was inspired and informed by the writings of the futurist Buckminster Fuller and the poet Gary Snyder. It was difficult to write in a difficult time, yet the only way is forward." He thanks me for my, I don't know, genius guidance. I'm not sure about that. And he thanks the ensemble for their brilliance and graciousness. And I second the motion.
Well, thank you. Hey, Arthur, if you can be played 2 places at once on the same night, 3 thumbs
Doing
up.
something right.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Especially during a pandemic.
Right? So, let's hear some Ferox Universum. Parallax. Hi, Lindsey. You know, I was just sitting here thinking, what this program lacks is diversity of musical approach. I think
It's just so same old, same old.
I know, yeah.
I mean,
Haven't
like,
you heard all of these pieces before? Not.
never, literally never. I mean, that's part of definitely. I don't know about you, but it's like I always, when I know that I'm getting scores, I get really excited. It's
totally.
Kind of like, what color sea monkeys am I gonna get this time? Or the, you know, I mean, it's like, and then you get the score, and the first thing is, oh God, or you want me to do that? You know, but what a good time to get to make a little aggression out. So thank you, Arthur, and we look forward to exploring it live and finding out, as with all of these pieces.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
100%.
But if I have to do it separately, I don't want to do it separately with anybody else but you two.
Amen, friends.
But I did do Kevin's pieces separately because they're piano solo, and Kevin is hopefully in the house. So let us pull Kevin up on stage. Let's see if the flight landed.
He's walking.
It's baggage claim. Sometimes it's like, you know how when you're there early, your bag is the last one to come off. Yeah,
always.
Hey Kevin, how you doing? I'm not sure if we have an avatar or if we're waiting for sound to. Oh,
looks like he is muted.
Yeah, I think Kevin is muted.
Wait.
Can I unmute Kevin? I cannot.
Mm.
Oh, Roger's typing something. Oh.
Okay, can you hear my?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay,
Kevin.
I'll just be.
Yeah. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wait a minute. I put my best Hawaiian shirt on for you.
Oh no, I want to see a Hawaiian shirt.
Me too.
I was meeting you two for the first time tonight. So I figured, okay, I got it. Thank you, Robbie. Hopefully that wasn't too scary for everybody.
We have 4 inches of snow in Ohio last night. Yeah. That shirt is welcome.
Oh,
yeah, that's a great shirt.
I wish they could project some of Hawaii over there. We have plenty of Hawaii here. You can have some of it. Yeah. So I want to first of all thank Roger for all the mental and temporal effort he's invested in supporting me and my compositions and my goals this last semester. And the trio, thank you very much, distilled down to Rob.
We're very excited to hear it.
Yes.
I've heard great things. Seen the score, looks good.
I'm very excited to hear it as well. The first piece is a lullaby, sort of. It's actually a nightmare. In the sort of towards the end, there's a very Petrushka moment, which I know Rob is eagerly looking forward to stick that grotesque puppet's head out, as grotesque as it gets, which isn't all that much. Don't worry, it's not going to scare you too bad. And the second, and I really enjoyed writing that piece. Sometimes I do write programmatic pieces. I do enjoy telling stories in music, and this one is something of a programmatic piece. It starts with a nice little lullaby, which proceeds into REM nightmare sleep, and then finally goes away and we fall back to sleep. The second piece, Nocturne number 9, is not programmatic. It's more of a study of contrasts and well, I just like it. So I hope you do too.
Awesome.
Great.
It's really weird to hear a piece of music at the premiere in your own performance. It's weird. It's kind of cool, but
such beautiful playing, such lovely music. I really liked it.
I mean, one great thing about this is that there was just enough time to sort of meet people and think about it a little bit, and Kevin was just so into the beauty of the piano, and there's a thing that's like, I mean, if you know Shevsky, if you know The People United Will Not Be Defeated, it's like that is an hour of the most beautiful, it's piano music as well as cool music. So, and I think you just nailed it, Kevin. Beautiful. Speaking of nailing, we've got a different genre, and we're going to get Tim Eisman up to talk about how he nailed it with his song.
He's walking.
Oh,
so Tim is actually in Neverland right now, and the internet connection is only one way. But before the portal closed, he was able to send out Tinkerbell. And I think if we're all very quiet,
is she going to announce the piece
and clear the stage, that she might come up and introduce the piece.
Let's go.
Wonderful. Oh, hello there. You're not the Wendy girl, are you? Oh, bless the Queen. I'm Belle. I'm a Tinker Fairy from Neverland. But I'm so very far away from home now, and I'm so very lonely. You see, I was on an adventure, but somewhere along the way, I lost my shadow. She can be very fickle, and sometimes she doesn't answer to her own proper English name, but you haven't seen her, have you? She looks just like me, only different. Sort of near and distant at the same time. Anyway, I've traced her dust all the way to this nursery window, so please, if you could, just for a moment, be very, very, very quiet.
Skia, Skadawi, Saya, Anino, Vario. It's ugly girl. How does that amuse you? Trapped, captivated, should have seen it coming. Suddenly I'm stuck, suffocated. The air is thin, my head is spinning. She's tightening a little. What the funny? I guess I was misunderstanding you. Twist the lock, pocket the key. Another trophy for your treasury. Your treachery. Maybe I am only dreaming. After all, this canister is quite a meeting. Can no one out there hear me screaming? So you've got me caged in. Who did I offend? Can I make amends for the some things, wrong things, I may have never done? I'm only asking why. If I'm designed to fly, you're smothering the atmosphere in my marrow till I am left with none. So you've got me caged in. I thought you were a friend. I guess I'll make the most of it when I'm here. It's cozy after all. But up here on the shelf, I'm really not myself. It's hard to tinker well in a vacuum, feeling much too small. I may be pleasant to look at, but there's something deeper inside me. If only you could understand that magic won't happen until my light is free. I'm always fighting bigger things, coming up short, intentions distorted, always wanting bigger wings to carry me through when the current is rough. 'Cause what I got now simply isn't enough for someone like you to believe in. Always fighting bigger things, always chasing faster wings, and no one sees beyond the skin. My heart resides within. Staring too close at my mirror reflection, Who can boast a more tangible me? Trapped in the mire, I choose for myself. I am here for it, captively free. Stuck in a moment, absorbing illusions. Your thimble, a kiss that should have been mine. In a prism so full of disparate diffusions, my light is determined to shine.
Wow. We want to thank Tim for that gorgeous piece. Also, we promise that the video is available for you, Tim. You will see it.
It's so beautiful with a drawing.
Yeah, we want to extend a special thank you to Heather Williams for providing that material. And actually, Tim, thanks for making that available to us earlier on, because it really helped us get a sense of the colors and the tones in the piece.
Yeah, really inspirational.
Yeah. And so here we are coming down to our last piece on the program. I mean, it's been a total roller coaster for me here. Lindsey, Anna, do you want to say anything?
I would love to say that this has just been a really glorious experience. Being a first-time participant in the VCFA program, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I've been so overjoyed by this process, not only getting to work with my dear friend Rob and my new dear friend Anna, but also getting to meet the wonderful composers and the wonderful mentors and just the diversity of creativity that is encouraged and a real sense of individual voices and true collaboration. I think it speaks testaments to what a great program this is, and it's just been a delight to be part of it.
Yeah, you
say
go,
the
Anna.
same thing. The same thing. It's been such a wonderful experience to be a part of this and to work with everyone. And even though we were remote, we still connected and collaborated and felt things. And it was we made music, and it was fun.
We'd also like to give special extra props to Colin for
Colin, thank you.
Not only doing the impossible, because recording in any space is hard. Recording in 3 spaces, none of which are studios, is also hard. And so we're super grateful, especially for the miracle speed at which he was able to turn.
Truly incredible.
And Lindsey, Anna, I can tell you that the one thing that you need to get used to at VCFA is you don't know what to expect. It will always surprise you. And speaking of surprises, we're going to end with this piece by John Pachence, which personally, when I got my part the first time, and I was like, it's a chart, it's a lead sheet, and I do opera all the time, so I had a moment of panic, and then I was like, wait. I know these chords. I love this music.
Yeah, it's cool. Great.
John Pachence, welcome.
Thanks, friends.
So thrilled to be here, finally hearing this piece. What do you want to say?
I want to say thank you. I want to say I feel like I've known you all for a million years.
Like what?
I feel like we laughed a lot, which was a good thing, which was my intent. And thanks, Rob, for all the great work, all the great video, all the great vocals, the subtitles. Lindsey, your flute is so gorgeous, and your text painting was more than I could dream of. Anna,
and you writing me out a solo was so appreciated.
I love the chart. I just want to say that I am love charts.
Outlier.
It was great. But anyhow, sorry.
Thanks for making me feel, at home. And, this is all new to me. And you guys were just the best to work with. So nurturing and so encouraging and so fun. Anna, your Portuguese is beautiful. And so this is in Portuguese, everybody. So I wrote a bossa nova. and figured I should probably write it in Portuguese, even though I know not a single word. So that was a challenge, and these wonderful musicians all just embraced this crazy idea. So thanks, everybody, and thanks to all my fellow composers who were just so beautiful, and I'm honored to be on this bill with y'all. And thanks.
Well,